As spring gets here and it becomes hotter and drier, these sort of dry spots that pop up everywhere are going to become more prevalent. So right now we even have more water restrictions. The city of Naples has limited us to only 3 days of reuse water to be able to irrigate the golf course with on a very narrow water window. So during the daytime we're firing up the well pumps and putting out a little bit of well water to help supplement our irrigation needs. So why is there a limited amount of reuse water? The answer has to do with the availability of drinking water. A few years ago, South Florida Water Management mandated that the municipalities in Florida start getting homeowner irrigation needs off of the drinking water supply system. So areas like coastal Collier County with all of the big HOAs and homes that require massive irrigation needs were consuming large amounts of potable water to irrigate their yards. And the only way to be able to get them off the potable water system was to extend the reuse water system to those areas. When I first got to the Country Club of Naples, we had a virtual unlimited supply of reuse water, and we were able to put out about 125 million gallons of water a year. Last year, we used about 85 million gallons. Some of that accounted for the additional rainfall that we got, but it wasn't 40 million gallons worth. So until the summer rains come, we'll rely on our well water to be able to supplement the golf course irrigation needs. So far, we've used about 2 million of our 26 million gallon allotment to be able to help with the irrigation water requirements. Fortunately for us, the well water we have is very high quality. The grass is loving it. Think of it like drinking bottled water as compared to taking a mouthful of the ocean. So all of this limited irrigation water in dry spots begs the question, does it become more difficult to water the golf course and get acceptable playing conditions with a limited amount of irrigation water? And the answer is yes. When you allow a soil to completely dry out, it actually repels water when you put it back on. This is called hydrophobic. Those conditions can be rectified by adding an adjuvant. To combat the difficult irrigation situation and be able to get the water to penetrate the ground and do what we need it to do, we apply science. Science, you say? What forever could you mean? We make water wetter. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So we have two water sources here, a regular bottle of water and a cup of water on the right that I've added an adjuvant to. I'm going to pour them on the soil and let's see what happens. All right, first the regular bottle of water. You see how the water just sits there and runs off and repels? Doesn't want to soak into the hydrophobic soil? Now, the cup of water with wetting agent in it. Soaks right in. Using some applied science in the form of adjuvants to be able to help combat hydrophobic soil conditions, or localized dry spot is another term for it, is a great short-term solution while we wait for the summer rains to get here. So all of these little tricks of the trade are things that we are using to help combat the dry conditions and still keep acceptable playing conditions. Just want to make sure that everybody understands the difficulties that we're going through and the things that we're doing to overcome those challenges.